Is that me? Am I just out of it? Is that,
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, okay. Am I a little out of it? Or
I thought it usually happens the weekend before Thanksgiving. Weekend before Thanksgiving. Anyway, well, the holidays can be incredibly stressful, but they don't need to be. Psychologist Dr. Elizabeth Lombardo joins us this morning to talk about why things like this right here, the lighting of the trees, getting kids to take their pictures with Santa, all that can be stressful.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's one of the things that causes so much stress during the holidays. We think it has to be perfect. It has to be the perfect meal. It has to be the perfect gift. My family should be perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect, so be better than perfect.
It sounds like a title for a book.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like a great book. Best-selling book, perhaps.
Okay. So what about that? You know, you talk about the holidays and everybody, you think about all the, well, first of all, what happens is you're overwhelmed by all you have to do. Isn't that where it all starts?
Totally.
The list is too long.
Because life is stressful anyway. Now we're piling on parties and family and meals and presents and all of that.
And the Christmas cards that you have to get out. And, they have
you
to
want them to be perfect.
Yes. And again, that's the concept of better than perfect. This should be a happy time. What the holidays are about is connecting with family and friends and your values and enjoying this time. So take the time to really enjoy it as opposed to worrying about making it perfect.
You know, we stress out over, and we talked about this earlier, over the tree, over the gifts, over the family coming to town. You're just saying, just let it go, do what you can, and if it doesn't get done, that doesn't mean you're not perfect.
Right. Well, and you know, no one remembers that the meal wasn't perfect. People remember the fun times that you have as a family and with friends. So focus on that. Instead of striving for perfection, strive for fun and connection and enjoying this time.
What do you do, though, Dr. Elizabeth, when you're by yourself, though? Because that's a lonely time.
It really can be. Yeah, so for some people, it's I have too many people around. For other people, it's there's no one around. So start your own traditions. Maybe it's volunteering. Maybe it's getting a group of neighbors together, people from work, to have a dinner together. Look for opportunities that you can start a new tradition.
Is it also sort of pragmatic advice, too, like, hey, maybe it's okay this year if you don't send out the Christmas cards. Maybe it's okay if you don't host Christmas and you do it, you know, have one of the big meals on the holidays out.
Absolutely.
Right.
Giving yourself permission. Just because you've done it every single year doesn't mean you need to do it this year. Really look at what's working for me and what do I want to do and what do we want to do as a family. Make that a conscientious decision.
But when you want to be a perfectionist, grabbing that, being able to accept that you know what, it's okay if I don't do that, that's the hardest part, though.
It is. It is. So again, do you want to be perfect or do you want to be happy? Most people would say, I want to be happy. So take the steps to be happy. And that means taking off the boxing gloves, stop judging yourself, and be present with what's going on.
But what do you say to the people who want to be perfectly happy?
They want it all.
Come see me. No.
Pick up the book.
But in all seriousness, you probably do see a lot of people in this time period that are having trouble just kind of getting along, right? And figuring it all out.
Yeah, it can be really stressful. And what happens, too, is a lot of times you have family members who you have a whole history with of having issues are coming to dinner for one night and you think, okay, it should be perfect here. Here's the thing. Accept your family members for where they are and who they are. They are not going to change just because you want them to. And if you take that expectation away from thinking that they should be different and simply accept them for who they are, it'll take some of that stress away.
There's so much, not so much about the family, but sometimes I see the disappointed look on people's faces when they don't get the gift that they thought they should have received, or when they don't get a gift at all. Like, I give you a gift, but you don't give me one. It's all that. You'll be back to talk about the holidays again.
It's a topic that you could talk about for hours.
It really is. All right. And the name of the book again, Dr. Elizabeth Lombardo, or if people want more information.
Better Than Perfect, betterthanperfect.co.
All right.
Thank
you so much.
Good to see you.